packed, ready to go. Yep, and you can see my breath. That's how cold it is. Well, it turns out I was virtually slept opposite an acorn. 39 miles to go. So we have a sign here that we're on the national trail, so that's good. But then there's a cup down here. I wonder if that indicates maybe there's a calf ahead. That would be good. Probably unlikely though. Oh well. Could do with a morning cuppa as well. The old schoolhouse, apparently. Fixendale Church Choir Brass Band. I love they've even got all the names of everyone. The church organist and band leader Tom Andrews sits in the foreground on the drum. So another valley we're going to drop down into and walk out again. So I've just come up that valley I showed you before. Oh, I really am out of breath. I think it's quite deceptive, the Yorkshire Wolds, and in fact some of the kind of things I've read, got the impression it's fairly flat, but it's not. I would say, I mean, I'm averaging about 2,000 feet per day, doing about 20 miles. So what? Yeah, that's about 100 feet per mile. That's not a lot different than the Lake District. So just go to show it can be quite deceptive. Right, need to bang on. See you later, guys. As you're walking along, it'd be so easy to miss one of these. But they're kind of reassuring about the route you're on, but also counting down the miles for you. So 34 miles to Filey. Oh, that's starting to feel like it's in my grasp now. So in the distance you may be able to see a church spire just peeping out of the landscape. It's from an abandoned medieval village. which I'm hoping to visit. This signpost is pointing east, so instead of travelling south to north as we have been doing, we're now turning to Wintringham, which is in half a mile, but more importantly to Filey. Yeah, heading east. Now that's a welcome sign. I hope it applies to winter. Well, there's no doubting, as you can see from the sign, pointing in an upwards direction, because this is very much upwards. Oh, goodness me. Well, I thought I was making good time until I came to this bit. It seems to have gone on forever. And then they keep having a break in the ropes, which doesn't help. Obviously they couldn't find a piece of rope long enough. Could that be the end there? Oh my goodness. That's a long way down there. No looking back. Only move forward, Nigel. all packed, ready to go. Right, just gotta get up there, which I know is going to be a bit tricky because there's no real path. So I've made it from the woods. We're just heading towards the sunrise now. It's very blowy up here. I think I've got lots of field edge walking to do today, which, as you can imagine, I'm not looking forward to. Maybe this is where I should have stayed last night. Yeah, I'll take the one on the end. That seems to have a hot tub. Great views. Up there should be the sea somewhere. I bet normally you can see it. A bit hazy this morning. Yeah, thought I would talk about my weight. So I'm carrying 11.5 kilos. That includes water, food and fuel. But my base weight is about 8.5. Of course, the great news for me, being day 4, I'm getting close to that 8.5 kilos. I've eaten virtually all my food, just got a bit of energy bars, and hopefully I'm hoping to walk perfectly into Filey with drinking the last drop of water, so I'm down to that 8.5 kilos. Yeah, so I'm feeling quite light and buoyant today. Right, no more talking. Loving that sunset. No, loving that sunrise. Right, see you later. The trail goes that way. I don't know if you can see it just over there. There's a stone. We shall investigate. John Arthur Gundale, 1927. I think that's 2010. Wow, we've got a mighty fine view. Yes, it's got to be the Wolds Way, because that is pretty steep. Right. Get to it, Nigel. Be home soon enough. Hot bath, plenty of food, pint of beer. Oh. What else can I think of to keep me going? Oh. Well, one thing, I'm going to put the camera away. See you at the top, guys. Yeah, that looks pretty steep. up there now. That, apparently, is Langdale. We're going right over there, straight ahead, to where those trees are in the distance, to Campdale. And in fact, when we get to Campdale, it'll be one of our last dales that we'll go through before we get to Filey. So this is Campdale. For some reason, all the sheep seem to be running towards me. I think they've had a delivery of food. So we're just going through Muston. That's Muston Hall. And there's a sign on this wall you need to see. So Filey's actually over there. Yep, we've had to walk through Filey. We're now on the cliff edge. Yes, we've done it. We've walked the Yorkshire Wolds. 79 miles in 4 days. Not bad going. Anyhow, if you get a chance, please subscribe to the channel. And of course, share it with like-minded people. And more importantly, thumbs up for the ducks. See you on the trails, guys.